Okay, guys, welcome to this Zidwell tutorial. In the last video, I showed you how to use our bookkeeping tool, and it was such an amazing video. A lot of you loved the video, and if you've not watched that video, I would advise you to go watch it. It shows you how to use our bookkeeping tool, which is what most business owners are using on the Zidwell platform. It's one of our most important tools to most business owners. So I advise you go check that video out. I'll walk you through how to use this bookkeeping tool from start to finish. But of course, if you are new here, yes, Zidwell is a finance management platform that helps businesses with payments and bookkeeping. Of course, we're in the tax era. And of course, bookkeeping is one of the most important things to businesses to make sure that all your financial records are kept clean and good. And that's what we do here at Zidwell. But we have some other very beautiful tools that would also help business owners keep a very clean, organized financial records, right? And that one of those other tools is called Invoices, right? So Zidwell also enables you to create invoices. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to use the invoice tool. Is very simple, it's very straight to the point, and it works in a very unique way that no other invoice tool in any other app works like this. All right, so just go ahead, and if you've not yet signed up, go ahead and sign up. I'm signed in, that's why it's showing go to dashboard. But if you're not signed up, you'll see starts for free. And then one other bot thing that is also by the side. I think that's follow on Instagram. But by the time you might be watching this video, this interface might have changed, right? But because we are building a new landing page, a new website, but of course the sign up process will still be the same. All right, so once you sign up and you sign in, this is what you're going to see. This is how the dashboard looks like. So just go ahead. There are many other things you can do here, actually. Right? There's receipts, there's contracts, there's airtime, there's wallets. Yes, we give you a fully functional business wallet that carries your business name. So check that out. Now, but we're here to show you how to use the invoice tool. So let's go ahead and click on invoice. When you click on invoice, you would see this page right here. So basically, this is showing you how much this particular account has received from invoices so far. And yeah, or how much invoice has been issued, right? This is a test account. So we used it to create a lot of tests invoices. So let me just go ahead and just walk you through the process. It's very simple and straightforward. Right. So go ahead and click on create new. And from here, you will be able to see. Now, if you've not yet set up your profile is somewhere down here. If you've not yet set up your profile, go ahead and do so. Whatever logo or image you put in your profile is the same logo that you will see right about here. And so, but if you've not yet set up your profile, you can just come here and add your logo. Let's just look for any, okay, let's use this. Let's use this beautiful logo, this beautiful image. It's just a sample, right? The business name. So, okay, my name is Coach Atta, right? But so, we can just say the business name is Juice Hub Lagos, for example, right? And of course, the invoice number is assigned immediately. And yes, so the clients, who are you sending this invoice to? Let's say you're sending it to, and we're sending this invoice to Digital Business School, for example. And the client's email is Digital School Lagos. Phone number is optional. You can put a phone number. But let me just put it how you can see. And just put the fictitious phone number 0701 012121212. I don't think that's a real phone number. But let's proceed. So the next thing you will do is you're going to add items to your invoice. You're going to add the different things that you are expecting people to pay you for, right? Whoever you are sending this invoice to. So let's go ahead and add item. So Juice Hub Lagos is sending an invoice to Digital Business School. Let's just say Digital Business School is ordering 50 packs of juice, right? First, let's just say 50 packs, 5 packs of juice, right? Quantity, okay, packs of juice. Then you can put quantity here as 5. And how much is this? Each one is, let's say, 100 naira, right? For example, and that 5 equals to 500, and this is just a sample, right? So let me change it to capital P. Packs of juice, right? For example, and you add item. You can add as many items as you want. You can add, and you can change this to desserts. Let's say you order dessert as well. Quantity, you ordered 1 dessert. You ordered 1 dessert for, let's say, for example, 100 naira, right? Let's just go along with that. All right. Let's say, what else did you do? You ordered what do I say? Chopsticks, whatever that means, right? Chopsticks, chopsticks. 1 chopstick, 100 naira. All right, let's just go. So we are populating our invoice, right? That's what you would do when you're sending invoice to people, and it's standard way. Now you can come here and preview your invoice to see what it looks like. As you can see, this is the logo. This is the name of the company that you are sending the invoice to. right? Okay, no, Juice Hub is the company that is sending the invoice to Digital Business School, right? Good, okay. And this is the invoice, 2,700 naira, right? So let's go back to continue editing. It is showing 4 left because this is not a premium account. A pro account has unlimited invoices, but the free account has five free invoices. All right, so let's go ahead and generate our invoice, right? So let's go ahead and generate. Now you've generated, it's showing you a preview of everything, and you can go ahead and click on generate. So you can go back to edit. You can save to draft. So let's say you don't have all the details, you want to just save to draft. You can always come back later and continue editing. So that option is there. But now we want to generate and send. So let's go ahead and generate and click on generate. And it is currently processing in a couple of seconds. Right. As you can see, the invoice is ready. Now, pay attention here. You can download the invoice as a PDF, normal invoice, and send to whoever you want to send it to via WhatsApp or via email or whatever. Or you can also, we also created a URL to this invoice. You can also copy the link, right, and send it to whoever you want to send it to. So let's just go ahead now and click on and paste that link on the browser and see where it takes us to. Yeah. So we've clicked on that link. So that like I said, you can copy that URL, the URL that will provide you right here, right? So you can copy this URL and send it to the person you're sending the invoice to via WhatsApp or via email or whatever. So the person can just click on the URL. So now this is the URL. I've clicked on the URL and the person can click on pay now. Once you click on pay now, right, this is what you're going to see, right? So this is what the client is going to see, right? Once they click on pay now, like, of course, like I said, right, they can download the invoice. Once they download the invoice, it looks very, very simple. So when I just click on download, it's generating the invoice. So like I said, right, you can send it to them via payment link, or you can send the actual PDF to them. Let me zoom this out so I can see the full picture. Right, so this is the invoice. This is the full invoice, the PDF version of it. Very clean, very sleek, and it carries the account number of you, the vendor that is creating it. Yeah, right. So of course, I know that I created this invoice using Juice Hub Lagos as an example, but the account number it will carry is the account number of the business that is registered. So if you registered your business as Juice Hub Lagos, for example, right? This is what will show. That's what will show in the invoice, irrespective of whatever name you filled. So you get, but of course, why will you, irrespective of whatever name you fill here, so you get, it's showing Juice Hub Lagos. But it's better you always fill the same name as the name of the business when creating the invoice. All right. So that being said, let's continue. Now, once they click on pay now, this is what they see. So let me just fill my name, Coach, and then fill my email address. Let me just say Coach. All right, fill my email address. I then put phone number. Let me just put this first phone number 0701212121221 as the case maybe. I don't think there's any phone number like that. Let's go ahead and click on bank transfer. Now, right, when you click on that, it is the full invoice. So let me go ahead and open my bank app and do this transfer so that I can show you exactly how instant it is, right, to receive payment on Zidwell using this invoice feature, right? So it's actually the same process. It just depends on how techy you are. Some people would prefer you to share the account, share the invoice with them as PDF. Some would prefer you share it with them as a link. Either way, it still works, right? So while I'm trying to do this transfer, right, let me also tell you that invoice are one-offs. So you get, they are one-off. That means that you can only so somebody can only pay with an invoice once that pay, and it's custom made. It's meant for custom made payments, right? But then if you want to create a kind of recurring payment, let me say you sell a product of 5,000 naira and you want 1,000 people to pay that same 5,000, you don't use invoice for that. You will use something called payment pages, and I will of course show you that in another video. All right, let me go ahead and copy this account number right here. Account number copied. Let me paste it. Of course, you select the bank, and of course, more banks will be available as we keep integrating with different banking partners. Let me copy the invoice ID. Please, it's always good to encourage, your customers to use the invoice ID when writing the narration, right, in their transfer app. And then, of course, they can also add whatever they're transferring. So invoice ID comes first, and then whatever they're transferring for. So let me say, for example, we are transferring for juice box. Let me just add their juice, right? And then we move. Proceed. Let me complete my transfer on my phone. And yes, so transfer is complete on my phone just a second ago. let me come here and let me confirm it has gone for, okay, it has gone from my own bank app. Let me come here and click, I have made transfer. Right, so when your customers make the transfer, it is, okay, it's checking. So let's go to our bank and check if it has landed in our bank. The 700 has arrived, right? Payments from the invoice. If I go to my bookkeeping, let me check my bookkeeping. As you can see, it has automatically entered into my bookkeeping as well as a bookkeeping record, right? This is how Zidwell works. Every payment you receive, it shows in your transaction, it shows in your bookkeeping as well. So let me just go ahead and label this as, what do I label this as? Service invoice, right? All right, let me go ahead and label it as service invoice. Right, so I've labeled it as service invoice. It has entered my bookkeeping. And of course, my bank balance will have updated by now. So there you have it, guys. Invoicing on Zidwell. And of course, like I said, if you don't watch the last video, go ahead and watch it. I did a video about bookkeeping. Now I've done the video about invoice. The next video I'm going to be doing is video on payment pages. I'm going to be showing you the different pages, different ways you can create payment pages. But of course, it's not in this video. But of course, that option is available to you right about now. So these are some of the payment pages you can create, school fees, donation coming soon, physical product, digital products, create payments link. I mean, it's such an amazing experience. But of course, all this is not for this video. So subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon for notification so that you would know when we drop the next video. But if you've not yet signed up on Zidwell, please go ahead and visit zidwell.com and sign up, and you will be able to use some of these services. Okay, I'll see you on the very next video.